Hello, welcome back. So after Frank decided to attack us and get killed by our demon or our beast, looks like we have another set of people over here, and I think this appeared only after we did the Frank mission. So let's do it. Why not? Maybe we'll meet another character. Maybe it will be a fun experience. No, well, a fun experience. Now we have to destroy the door. Okay, now we know that destroying a barricade like that also kills the enemy. I guess we can try. Okay, why is this so dark? What's over here? Okay, I'm not talking too much because I just want to enjoy a little bit of the atmosphere, because usually it's not this dark and creepy. Wait. Also, I need more resources, but to be honest, I'm not sure if it's worth the pain of going through to get the resources. I thought that would kill them, really? I'm confused, I thought that would kill them. Okay, that was a scary moment. Yeah, we're kind of low on resources, but we're more or less low on herbs and the other stuff that we usually have to use for everyone. Not really low on items that are needed for my character. Hello, neighbor. It looks like we found a replacement for the other character. Don't throw away nothing. Let's just use this on the X. Get the food and probably that will mean we end the mission.
Your rugged survivalist looks and that pack imply you're on some sort of supply run. Even without my lab equipment, you can greatly benefit from my scientific knowledge. My name is Dr. Linda Miller.
Sure.
A scientist?
Yeah, she can boil water. We got all of the entries for these characters, okay. That's a bug, I read all about them. Nah, let's just go back to the camp. I think that's all of the stuff we really wanted from here. Okay, so I guess the survivor appears near the ending. Probably she's good at the rule stone thingy. Okay, so replace David. her. True Stone Master, yeah.
I don't know what happened.
So you think the probability of an accident surpasses the statistical likelihood?
Carter, adorable. You've picked up a few new words from our conversations. And precisely, it's basic physics, or rather rust, the usual wear and tear, freezing temperature.
I'm barely a mechanic, so I
What?
This is absurd. They took proper science and turned it into this farce of a... We had everything prepared for legitimate experiments and a watertight data set.
Shielding knowledge with caution and preparation.
Of course I knew. I am one of the lead researchers. But we used the scientific method, not super... And the safety of our test subjects was always our top priority.
Your human experiments are just thinly disguised human sacrifices.
I agree.
Human experiments... A harsh term. All those who interact...
Talk fancy all you want. It is what it...
Get off your high horse, delivery driver.
Delivery driver.
You didn't have to make any of those decisions. We always followed safety protocols. I was actually objecting to any field tests. Experimenting on the stone out...
You objected, but you didn't stop it.
Wait, what? Okay, can I just inspect her? So increase production burn. In case you wanted to roll stones, yeah, this would be your best bet. Well, yeah, let's assign her over here, and then we'll see what happens. Going to be a bit rough without my extra metal supplies, but I just don't have any herbs, and I don't want to go farming yet again. That would be horrible. A cruel and unjust punishment, in my opinion. We have that, we have that. I guess we can make a few more repair kits, and then we'll be all set. Okay. I think the dog can rest now. Wait, what? My laboratory, we have Linda's lab as a location. Sure, I guess we can check it out. It is part of the other quest, and since we got her so late, might as well
Strange.
do it.
Never did a supply run to this place. Probably got abandoned.
Hello, Linda.
Linda? What's going on here? What am I looking at?
It's one of the places where I process my field research.
How many of these horror shows do you have?
That's classified. Also, there's no point in upsetting you further. Suffice it to say, there are multiple, for safety reasons. A remote and isolated... We needed to evaluate the properties of the stone. Its influence on... subjects. How it could be
You didn't seem to care much about the potential or future of these poor people, though.
Progress requires bold decisions and sacrifices. All our subjects knew that. They were volunteers in the name of science. If we want to move forward as a species, we must assume absolute control over the unknown.
Now look around, Linda. The unknown already has absolute control. It's the influence of that thing. A focused mind with impeccable purpose, unsullied by emotional quandaries. You are a worthy addition. Did you hear that? What did I just... Something's messing with our minds. We should leave.
But my research, my subjects.
That's horrible, that's horrible. That's even worse.
They're gone. This lab is abandoned, barely more than a morgue. Pack your shit and let's leave.
Also kind of interesting how it's very, very clear that the beast, because there are multiple of them, were actually watching the humans and not the other way around. That was very creepy. Oh, I wonder why they give you these events, because there's no reason to ever do them or use them like that. Anyway, we met Linda while she was working over here at the lab. I guess you can get a final upgrade to... It's well, I guess it makes sense that you'd have this as a needed resource. So let's upgrade that as well. Had one to rule stone, but I guess it doesn't matter. I suppose I should stop gathering objects because we're done with the game more or less. Okay, let's go and do that other mission. Oh, she has only 8 morale, interesting. Well, I guess all of them have 8. Some weird reason she started with 10. Okay, so that's more interesting. In laboratory. This will be another exhausting mission, I believe. That's the thing that is...
The heart of all this madness. By the looks of it, the worst mutants and monsters come from here, or are drawn here.
I think they are grown here. This is already looking very, very sketchy. Whoa. It's super, super deep underground. The bomb shelter is not a lab.
That's some kind of alarm. That door is connected to the security desk system.
Okay, I'm already afraid because it's again very dark and very scary with...
A handwritten draft for an announcement. It says, "For the last time, everyone, it's not the stone or Chaos Stone. The proper name is Thurul Stone."
Chaos Stone does have a better ring to it. No, I'm going to fight worms again. Thing to do. Why did that thing have dialogue? What?
Access card accepted. Unlocking door to section 1. Door unlocked.
Okay, this looks
What was that?
scary. Nothing, you'll get a shower. Well, that was a failed shower. Didn't get a lot of chances to enjoy it. Okay, let's check the other area. This other room over here. Probably this is a very short mission. But we'll try to do it the proper way. Where's this? Because an outcast won't be missed. So much for them being volunteers. Push on artificial change. Oh. Stone is a sentient consciousness from another dimension, just with a meteor fragment. Where it grows and it secretes fluids when its surface is compromised, but there are perfect normal explanations. Are there still eyes in there? Well, yeah, I think that's the way it works. But you cannot expose humans to it because they'll just become probably vessels for the entity.
Well, now I have to find another way out. Let's see what we got here. A restrained man. Can't tell if he's... I could open the door and check. Whoa. There's something slithering out of his head.
Breathing. He opened the door. Not sure what is the proper way to do this.
Tremors. That was no ordinary quake. Sounds like it cracked some walls nearby. Well, now I have to find another way out.
Okay, that was not the... How are you supposed to deal with that? I think they'll just damage you a lot if you stand near them. Where those the tentacles appear from?
Holy... The body is still breathing, but that cracked open skull is telling a different story.
Matrix entity like runs from the body, touching the blessing. Yep, it's exactly how he described it. Thank you, Nemo. Sickness infection, the second. Record funding. Okay. Kind of scary, so there are multiple mutations. I hope the developers have a lot more funds to create a sequel. That's scary. This is the first time I actually see monsters or entities forming in the walls like that. Yeah, that's not normal. What? Oh, human.
Who are you? Only the devoted may walk here.
I am looking for answers.
So you've joined the ranks of the Ascended as well? If you are a neophyte, it's probably too late.
Neophyte is just a beginner to the cult. Neophyte is a term used in Space Marine. In Warhammer 40k, when someone wants to become a Space Marine, they first become a neophyte.
Our Supreme Leader is preparing the final ritual at this very moment, and only the most ardent of faith may be in his presence.
What does he want to achieve? Why does he think he commands such power?
Our Supreme Leader is going to awaken the power of the Chaos Stone. May he bask eternally in its glory.
But why? What point
Humankind
does that?
will emerge changed, awakened.
But why point does that have?
Where? Tell me, minion. Now.
There are leaflets. We ran out, but there should be some left. I gotta go now. I feel watched. I mean, I'm being summoned.
What? Wait.
What? So all of the growths we have seen so far sometimes could have been humans summoned? Definitely some very scary stuff happening. I don't want to go in here. Wait, everything around us changed? What happened? Oh, okay, so I guess you have no choice but to escape now. Oh man, this is so annoying. Just hate these silly little puzzles, they only detract from the game. Really don't know what's real or not. Good news and the bad news. I wanted to stay. Needed room 0. This skeleton has more items than it should have. Well, that looks a little more embellished, so I believe this will be the room I'm searching for. 0. We're in room 0. Why is this rule stone so tiny? Okay, this is the second disinfection area now. Oh, looks like they don't have any more gas or water. What was the interesting thing, but again, very confusing. Going even lower than that, well, this is going to become even scarier. Yeah, great, I'm just fully immersed in the game. There's not a lot of games that can do that these days. I have also a very lush beard now, because I think the beard will grow based on the amount of time that passes. Maybe it depends on something else. Okay, let's flash symbol. Little but different from the rest of the one-stellar laboratory. Or is that the center is now missing? Us? I want to say us, but it's probably not us. That's just a little worm. I don't feel like running anymore in a place like this. Some kind of fluid they have extracted. Okay, so that makes sense. So maybe they're exposing the subjects to the stone, and that's liquid from the stones themselves. That's us, by the way.
What the hell? Why am I rigged up in there? Or does it just look like me? I've been here before, but it seems all wrong. It's like in my dreams, but something is here with me. Something dreadful. This place looks safe, for now.
I don't think that's the damage. Oh yeah, open the chest for sure. What do you mean I died? How am I supposed to know that? Okay. Thank you for not making me repeat this. This is silly. Okay. Looks like a dune worm, a sandworm, and someone is riding on the side of it. That was a very silly death. I mean, you can try and open the chest, but that would be a silly death.
This place looks safe for now.
How are you supposed to get more stamina than that? Such a weird area. How? I guess.
Blood.
Guess you have to stop and regain your stamina for a few more seconds, but that's silly. Well, this kind of puts all of the sail out of mine. All of the sail out of mine. All of the
This
steam out
place
of my
looks safe
sails.
for now.
I guess you can start early. Yeah, the chest has nothing in it. Beginning to dislike this. What's even the point of a section like this where you just run, die again? Oh, it didn't even restore my pistol to the max. Great.
Blood.
Blood, no blood. Pouring blood. This time it's actually catching up to me again.
This place looks safe for now.
So let's start running before it starts catching up to us. Okay, this time we don't stop running. I said we don't stop running, I changed my weapon.
What was that?
Us. Escape the dream wall, but when did we enter the dream wall? That's my question. Oh, not again. You cannot pet the worm, escape the worm. Escape the worm. That was a weird mission. I kind of hate it, I kind of like it. Do not pet the worm. I don't want to pet the worm, I want to shoot the worm. Set it on fire. Damn right, it's prepper than yours. Okay, we have upgraded every station to the max now along the achievement. Now the water station got damaged by something, even though, again, this is what I don't understand. Why would they damage the water station? I don't think I care. I don't think I want to care about it more. I'm not going to repair it. I mean, look at this. Everything is repaired to the max, including the palisades and everything, the tent, when they just had another bad event to degrade the water station. Really? lot of wood. Wonder why he was by the tent. There's cross camp. Wants you to meet at his people's camp. I don't think that's a good idea. Also, let me see what that strange coffee does, or whatever it's called. Vicious coffee. Oh, the mind-bending remedy. Okay, so we can get rid of traumas in our camp. Coffee, there's the suspicious coffee. Well, it doesn't say. This just increases their morale by 1, and I suppose that increases their morale by 2 or by maybe even 3. I don't see any growth or something. Matter. Out of whiskey, apparently. Okay, fine, let's go to the camp as well. I don't think it will be a proper mission per se. Why did they even put the chest there if they're empty?
Strange. This must be the place, but it looks abandoned.
This is
What
abandoned.
happened here? Where is everyone?
A man twisted by the beast's touch. I was hunting for one. Frank suspected there would be two. I came to realize he was right.
And you think I'm the other one?
You aren't the one I set out to hunt. You might not feel it yet, but you are the same threat. You bring darkness from the beast's dream. A darkness my people cannot allow to exist.
Again with the dust. Well, we know what happens next.
I have faced greater hunters than you. Your time has come.
Well, I guess we can... What? I don't want to run away. Hole in the ground? What's that digging? It's going to bury us. I don't think that will work. Oh, it's getting darker. It's supposed to be dark. Belly of the Beast, complete chapter 3. Yeah, that will not work because he's just throwing dirt on us that we'll use to crawl back outside. Yeah, he must have been filling up the hole for hours. That will take you hours to fill up if you don't have a proper truck.
Carter, I told you I consider you a smart guy.
It's not like I could ever stop you before.
Falling up the ladder of Prism. You know what I realized? Nobody's in it for the company, the
Promise
image, or
capitalist.
you want to know how many people I done deals with who were sharks like me.
Sounds pretty risky.
Let them underestimate you. Look at me. Competition is always fierce. Capitalists, commies, corporations, governments. They
Lots of words for describing something between a mercenary and a thief.
guilty as charged, if you want to say I just... That's the beauty of it all.
When you say us, you actually mean yourself.
Oh wow, the growth is all over the place now. Okay. He's enjoying it.
Ah, not a care in the world.
start chasing me there.
This strange little...
I guess he's our dog now. So now the ground is completely covered up by the strange growths. We have to get out of here as soon as possible. What? Come on, okay, inspect.
To be honest, I can hardly believe we survived for this long. Truth be told, I didn't think I had it in me. You see, after Woodstock...
Wait, did you just say what's...
Well, you know, I was younger back then and a little wilder. I was on the East Coast attending...
Oh, would have loved to be there. The music...
No. It was filthy, chaotic, and full of losers with no sense. I wasn't serious about college. And I wasn't saving much. So you could say that Woodstock indeed inspired me to turn my life around and become a competent and...
And thus you found a home.
Okay.
My father owned a small leather tanning business. But first and foremost, he took me with him from time to time.
Did you enjoy it?
Not as much as you'd think. My dad was a loner, never employed anyone, no having business with the other hunters, but still carrying all of it on his own shoulders. Had a thick skull, my dad. Not thick enough for a bear's claw, though. One of those got him right in the...
Oh.
Been a long time. No worries. There's this tune saying mining's like digging ore from the bottom of your grave. All I want to say is, I'm glad...
Thanks for sharing.
Meh.
Carter,
This is a cowboy.
we've been through a lot, empirically speaking.
Sure.
One of my colleagues, Dr. Steve Van Horn, brilliant mind with unique approaches and trailblazing ideas.
But something happened?
Correct. Steve had a heart attack. There are cliched adages about candles burning from both ends, but I will not disgrace his scientific...
Why did he do...
The risk was simply too great. Our data too inconclusive. Do you understand the conundrum, Carter? My conscience is clear, but I still regret, on a certain level, what I had to do. I destroyed the life's work of a remarkable scientist.
Believe it or not.
Meh. What's the next goal? Crater. An escape path. Well, I guess the crater will have to be next time. Feels like the map is also growing something out of it. I mean, look at this. It's being caught up by the growth, the moss, the slime, and the fungus. This also changed a little bit. So this was the end of chapter 3. Escape path, I think, is the last one. Crater. Oh, we can end the game. So we can either escape or go to the crater and stop the CEO. Probably escaping is the easier option. It's not clear if this is the last mission or not, but I suspect it will be the last mission. Anyway, okay. See you next time. Bye bye.